Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I really appreciate you. Today's topic is Jim Jones. Do the ends justify the means? There's not much else I need to say right now, so let's get on with the video. Jones was not interested in ceding control to anyone. He only saw affiliation as a tool to be used in gaining social and political influence. After all, it would be harder for officials to ignore someone who theoretically represented a major denomination. He also wanted the personal tax breaks that were only afforded to pastors representing recognized denominations. He was starting to make a lot of money on the circuit, and he wanted to keep as much as possible for community unity. The Quakers quickly denied the application. It may have had something to do with the rumors at Somerset Methodist about the shady financial activities of Jim Jones, or it could have been because they suspected Jim of staging phony healings. By 1954, Jones had caught the attention of several prominent preachers on the circuit who offered to hire him, sending him all over the world to preach. Jim, however, refused because he felt that social change could only happen if a leader stayed in one place. I don't want to make too much of a big deal out of this because Marceline is not to blame for the tragedy. However, I thought that maybe I would touch on it a little bit. There were definitely a lot of people who had the chance to say, Jim, you need to cool it, and they didn't. She took pride in her husband's stand. After all, if he wanted fame and riches, he could achieve that on his own with what she considered his God-given gifts, that is, his supposed mind-reading and healing abilities. Some of his private beliefs alarmed her, but look at all the good he was doing and planned on doing. Jones appeared at a revival in Detroit where an associate pastor at Laurel Street Tabernacle Assemblies of God named Russell Winberg attended. Guest ministers often delivered Sunday sermons, and Winberg arranged a speaking engagement for Jones, which was a smashing success. He returned several times under the impression that he would be asked to step in when Price retired. He still embraced socialism, and his ultimate goal never changed, but to challenge discrimination on a citywide scale, he needed more followers to impress the leaders. There were already black churches in Indianapolis with more than 1,000 members. What Jones needed was a racially mixed congregation united in one person, and combining community unity with Laurel Street under his leadership fit the bill. However, when Jones tried to bring his black congregants to Laurel Street, some of the people at Laurel Street were appalled. They only wanted Jones, not his followers. Once they made that perfectly clear, Jones cut off all contact with them. I just want to stop right here and say that I very much admire him for taking this stand. I don't admire, obviously, what he ultimately did, but this is definitely admirable. dozens of white people from Laurel Street Tabernacle were disgusted with the outright discrimination and walked away from the church. Instead, they joined Community Unity because they too wanted social change. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would, please leave comments. It triggers the YouTube algorithm. My Twitter, Discord, and PayPal links are in the description, along with the source that I used for this video. Keep learning and searching for truth. Here are a few videos from my library. If you have not watched them yet, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. Until next time, friends, goodbye.